Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elena Foster, and I have the incredible privilege of serving as the project manager for this very special mural dedication, Blooming Futures. On behalf of Mural Arts and our partners, I want to warmly welcome you to today's celebration. You beat me to it, but first let's give another round of applause for the Andrew Hamilton cheerleaders and their amazing coach for energizing us and setting the tone for this event. Y'all were great. Today is about honoring the power of art, education, and community. We are here not only to unveil a beautiful new mural, but also to uplift the stories and students it represents, especially one name many of us know and love, Quinta Brunson. Former Andrew Hamilton alum who continues to inspire students all over the country. Let's give another warm round of applause for Quinta, please. I love clapping. Let's go. We at Mural Arts in the city of Philadelphia love Abbott Elementary and continue to be inspired by your comedic genius and your love for Philly. So, yeah. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce two people who make magic happen here every day. Please join me in welcoming the principal of Andrew Hamilton School, Dr. Torrance Rothmiller. And Assistant Principal, Ms. Asminat Easley.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an absolute honor to stand here today on behalf of our Hamilton community. Can we give it up for our teachers in the back? They're right there. Give it up for them. All right. We can do better than that. Can we give it up for them, please? First, I would like to thank Quinta Brunson and her team, the Mural Arts program, for your partnership, and to our incredible artist, Athena Scott. Can we give it up for Athena Scott, everybody? Thank you for your shared vision, creativity, and passion you shared with us. Through your work, you have given our school a lasting gift that will inspire every student who walks these halls. You truly listen to our voices. For example, you gather feedback through surveys provided to our students and families and took input from our staff to create the beautiful mural you see on this screen and outside. Inspired by our garden, you have crafted a visual story that captured the essence of Hamilton, which is built on relationships and grounded in love. Love for our students, our community, and a passion for helping students grow into the individuals they strive to become.
Blooming Futures is more than just a work of art. It is a powerful testament to our shared belief in the significance of community. It affirms that every student, staff member, family, and community member has a vital place within our public school right here in West Philadelphia. Where each child is empowered to receive a well-rounded education that integrates the arts, celebrates diversity, and instills pride through access to opportunities for all. Our mural has been a catalyst for building an inclusive society, normalizing diversity, and ensuring that everyone feels seen and valued, transforming barriers into bridges of understanding and connection. It will spark conversations and memorable moments, such as, everyone look at the mural, when Mayura ran and jumped into Miss Tucker's arms upon running down the hall when she saw her. Or when Mr. Cannon, our dynamic music teacher, Quinta had a moment right there. Mr. Cannon is depicted showcasing his iconic daily fashion, which represents all music genres that he has introduced our students to. Woo! Let's give it up for Mr. Cannon. In a moment for all of our children, finally the beads in one of our little girls' hair in the picture here on the side that symbolizes the strong hands that tied them. Most importantly, the mural will serve as a reminder to our students that they belong and feel empowered by celebrating their dreams, their cultures, and their own identities. We are immensely proud to see this mural become a part of our school's legacy, and we are grateful to everyone that has contributed to making this a reality.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce someone whose leadership continues to support opportunities like this as we try to accelerate Philadelphia. Please join us in welcoming our superintendent, Dr. Tony Watlington.
Good afternoon. Wow, Madam Mayor, this is a big day in Philadelphia to see our 100th mayor and Quinta Brunson and folks like Joyce Abbott and Patty Jackson. Let's give a big round of applause. This is a big day. I see Mrs. Abbott's shirt and it says, "Set the bar higher." All right, Ms. Abbott, that's what we're aspiring to do here in the School District of Philadelphia. I've often wondered, Ms. Brunson, what it would have been like for Tony Watlington Sr. to have been a 6th grader in Mrs. Joyce Abbott's classroom. And we won't go there. Let me just say this is a special day to be here. We're really excited. Thank you so much for how you're being a beacon of hope, both of you, to the school district, the nation's 8th largest, with some 200,000 children who aspire to be the next Joyce Abbott, the next Quinta Brunson, the next Mayor Sherelle Parker. And so this is really, really, really significant, what we're doing here today. Over the past 50 years, researchers have often studied what is the single most important factor in whether our young people, particularly Black, brown, underserved, and other children, learn in school. And the research has been totally conclusive. And it says that the #1 factor is not race, ethnicity, it's not income, it's not, all those matter, but they're not the #1 factor. It's not zip code. What it comes down to are highly qualified, well-supported, and stable teaching forces over time. And so we thank you. So Mrs. Abbott, your stint in the military, your inspiration of this wonderful mind here in Quinta Brunson. I just want to remind us there are thousands of other Quinta Brunsons out there, and we are going to do our level best in this school district to make sure that they are seen, heard, valued, celebrated, and Mayor Parker well educated, because we know they absolutely deserve it. Thank you so much to Mural Arts. Thank you to you, Mrs. Abbott, and you, Ms. Brunson, for being a beacon of hope and progress for the 200,000 children in the great city of Philadelphia. Certainly, we appreciate you, and we look forward to watching the next season of Abbott Elementary. I'm proud to say I have not missed a single episode. All right. Now, and with that, please join me in welcoming to the stage the Honorable Council Member from the 3rd Councilmanic District, the Honorable Council Member Jamie Gautier.
Good afternoon, Hamilton Elementary. My name is Jamie Gautier, and I represent West and Southwest Philadelphia in City Council. This is such a special day, one that I know that we all will remember for the rest of our lives. It has been a really long time since I went to elementary school, but I still remember it fondly. My time at BB Comegys has made a profound impact on my life. I still remember my kindergarten teacher, Miss Nelson, and yes, she schooled me on the fundamentals of reading and math, but she also taught me and all of us the power of kindness, something I still try to practice every single day. Every one of us who attended Philadelphia public schools has fond memories of teachers who poured so much of themselves into their students. And what's so special is that it tells authentic stories of these unsung heroes, right? Abbott Elementary also shows the world that good things happen in West Philadelphia. And it shows what it means to live and breathe brotherly love and sisterly affection. And Quinta, your success proves to our young people that growing up in Philadelphia in the Philadelphia public school system, in this working class Black community, prepares them to soar to the highest of heights. I also want to acknowledge Jane Golden, Athena Scott, and the Mural Arts team for another stellar work of art. And I want to acknowledge the Miss Joyce Abbott, who has provided so much inspiration for all of this. Like Quinta, even as Mural Arts dominates the public arts scene on the global stage, your #1 priority remains helping Philadelphians express themselves and celebrating our communities through art. Lastly, but certainly not least, to the students, you should be so proud of yourselves for this mural. Not only is it so beautiful and special, but for the rest of your lives, you can walk by Hamilton and remember your time here and all the wonderful friends and teachers who make this place so very special. Continue to nurture each other and your communities. Just like a garden, when we grow together, we bloom. And before I hand things over to the next speaker, I had a surprise for Quinta, but I actually gave it to her backstage, a citation from City Council, just to let her know how special she is to this city. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Councilwoman Gauthier, for your continued support and vision. At the heart of this project is our belief in young people, their creativity, their voice, and their brilliance. And no one brings that out better than an outstanding teacher. I'm honored to introduce Mr. Gabriel Neild, art teacher here at Andrew Hamilton School, and one of his incredible students, Glory Melton, who is not only a participant in the after-school art program, but one of the shining faces featured in the mural itself, on the right.
Thank you. So I want to thank Elena for that welcome and for being such an incredible force throughout this whole process. She's always brought a high level of energy to everything that we're doing, and it's been contagious throughout. Thank you also to the entire Mural Arts organization and Quinta Brunson for helping bring in this extraordinary mural to our school and inviting me to be a part of the process. So 24 years ago, I stepped into the classroom as an art teacher for the very first time. I was wide-eyed and enthusiastic and ready to share everything I learned in art school. And on my very first day, I found myself standing in front of a room full of first graders, passionately explaining the conceptual nature of Dadaism and the work of Marcel Duchamp, an artist who famously placed a toilet in a gallery and called it art. So I was in my element. I was really feeling like I was doing good. And then a little girl named Shelly raised her hand, looked at me in the eyes and said, is this your first time teaching? This is a true story. It's a true story. It was at that moment I knew I had to do some growing here as a teacher, and the arts has been that thing that's helped me grow. They've helped me not only grow as an educator, but as a person as well. But more importantly, the arts have served as the thing that helps all of our students grow here as well. Art is powerful. It's a form of expression that speaks when words fall short. It teaches us to see the world differently, to think creatively, and to understand that there are often many solutions to a single problem. Art inspires, art transforms, and we see that transformation all around us on the walls of this school. Just take a look at what Athena Scott has created, a vibrant visual story of our school community. And look at the incredible journey Quinta Brunson has gone on, where creativity and imagination has taken her to places that maybe people thought was never possible. But today, I want to turn the spotlight on someone whose journey is also starting here at Andrew Hamilton, and her name's Glory Mountain, standing next to me. So Glory is a student who discovered her voice through the arts, both in my classroom as well as the after-school program provided here by Mural Arts of Philadelphia. And her face is one of these ones here that you're seeing staring at you in the mural forever now. But don't let her quiet presence fool you, because her artistic voice speaks volumes. So I'm going to pass it over to Glory Mountain here.
I'm very honored to be on this mural. Being on this mural and getting to be a part of the after-school program run by Mural Arts has created new experiences for me. Like having people come up to me and ask if I'm the one painted on the walls of Andrew Hamilton. Being recognized this way has left me with a great sense of pride and appreciation for all the people who have helped me along the way. I thank Athena Scott, Mr. Neal, and my teachers in the Mural Art program for helping me express my feelings through art.
A little emotional. Okay, thank you so much, Glory and Mr. Neal, for your powerful words and everything you bring to this school and this mural. It's now my pleasure to introduce the visionary behind the mural's vibrant design and message, Athena Scott. No, I'm okay.
Okay, I'm okay.
She was the lead artist for Blooming Futures, and she worked closely with students, educators, the community members to bring this mural to life. Let's give her another warm welcome, please.
All right. Hi, Quinta. Hey, girl. All right. If Glory can do it, I can do it. So here we go. Blooming Futures. When I think of a garden, I think soil, seeds, and the growth of things that can nourish and bring beauty to our lives. It's not always easy to manage, but if you're consistent, committed, and sprinkle it with a little love, if you take care of the garden will take care of you. It has been a pleasure creating this mural for Hamilton. I thank you for welcoming us into your school and being so kind and accommodating. Being able to witness the interactions between faculty and students, whether in the classroom, hallway, or schoolyard, there's a lot of hard work put into getting each student through their day. There's also a lot of care. I wanted this mural to be a visual representation of the garden that is Hamilton Elementary, planting seeds in their students' lives. I hope when you see yourselves, your classmates, or colleagues, that it's a reminder of how beautiful and amazing you are. That we are all in this together, and there's no limit to what you can do. I would like to thank Mural Arts Philadelphia, Quinta Brunson, Hamilton Elementary for this amazing opportunity. I am super grateful. Special thank you to Laser Philly for the use of their awesome space, and to the team that helped me bring this to life and manage my random stress spirals. Elena, Misty, Rachel, Taj, and Lamb. We're friends for life now. Thank you and much love to my family and friends, my village who supported me through this process and beyond. And finally, congratulations to Quinta Brunson for receiving the key to the city. It is truly well-deserved. And thank you for being an example of a future in bloom and for being you. Thank you.
Hold it together. Thank you, Athena, for sharing your creative journey with us and for giving this community such a lasting work of art. Next, it's my deep honor to introduce someone whose passion and leadership have made thousands of public art projects just like this one possible. Please welcome the Executive Director of Mural Arts Philadelphia, the incomparable Jane Golden.
Everyone, a round of applause for Elena. Elena's our project manager in art education. So we are thrilled to be here today to celebrate the dedication of the stunning new mural by artist Athena Scott. Oh, she's so amazing. Athena, you're so talented. And it's a joy to share this moment with Hamilton School, with staff, with teachers, administrators, all of you. You're so wonderful. With Councilperson Gauthier, with Superintendent Watlington, with our mayor, Joe Parker, and Quinta Brunson. Thank you so much. You know, I know I'm biased. Who here likes art? All right. Guess what? A few months ago, guess what city was named the #1 city for public art, street art, and murals? Philadelphia. I'd like to say Cincinnati tried to catch us. Mayor Parker, never. Anyway, this is such a great day. Blooming Pictures captures the heart of Abbott Elementary and the lasting impact of dedicated educators like those at Andrew Hamilton. You're shaping the generation to come. Quinta Brunson's work is truly a love letter for Philadelphia, and we are deeply grateful to her commitment to uplifting our city, inspiring young people, and supporting mural arts. The project began in 2023. I like to give people a little backstory. So we were notified that mural arts would be featured on an episode of Abbott Elementary, and I almost fainted. And then, like we were in this big auditorium, and Jacob, that's not his real name, the actor, he's like, Mural Arts is here, and I was sitting next to Senator Vincent Hughes. I said, I'm going to faint. Mural Arts is on television. Oh my God. And then Quinta Brunson on social media said, I love mural arts. It's one of my favorite things about the city of Philadelphia. And the person who showed me, I said, that's not true. They said, it's from Quinta Brunson. I'm like, oh my God, holy moly. And that started the path. We're like, where did Quinta go to school? What are we gonna do? Let's bring in our art education program. We have to hire a great artist. Boom, boom, boom. Dr. Watlington, I know I'm a pest, but you're fantastic. I'm always like, Dr. Watlington, it's Jane Golden again. But anyway, it all came together. Can we have a round of applause for when everything comes together? And Abbott Elementary resonates with so many people because it's funny, but it offers so much more than laughs. It isn't afraid to confront the challenges facing public education while reminding us about the tenacity and brilliance and perseverance of teachers. And at the heart of every school, there is such extraordinary humanity. We were honored that the show highlighted something that Philadelphia is special about, and that are the murals. And when people visit Philadelphia, they are struck by the works of art that grace the sides of buildings in every single neighborhood of the city. For us, this is a matter of equity. It's great to have world-class galleries and museums. That's wonderful. But the fact that everyone everywhere can walk out the door and see large-scale works of public art that represent them, like the school here, that is awesome. Makes me want to jump for joy every single day. I know, I wake up excited every day. I can't help myself. At Mural Arts, we believe deeply in the role of art education to fuel social change. The Art Education Program is our longest running program at Mural Arts, and we serve over 2,500 young people ranging in age between 11 and 18. And we want young people to know that it's not a program, we are a family, and we are dedicated to them. A high percentage of our teaching artists started out as kids in our program, and we are so thrilled about that. Everyone everywhere should have access to art education, and Mayor Parker, thank you for your support. Councilperson Gauthier, it's so awesome that our civic leaders believe in the arts. Our mission at Mural Arts is to ignite the imagination, to build confidence, and inspire bold thinking. We believe in our young people, and we are committed to helping them realize their full potential. And what we know is that within the seed of each public art project grows the possibility of our students becoming the next generation of thought leaders, those who bring astounding new ideas into fruition. For over 30 years, we have created more than 4,400 works of public art in the city of Philadelphia, and they are grounded in the principles of dialogue, storytelling, and collective memory. The murals don't just beautify our city, they reflect who we are as Philadelphians. Led by Quinta Brunson and brought to life by Athena Scott, Blooming Futures was created in deep collaboration with the Hamilton School. Thank you, Hamilton. Athena met with the school community. She has such integrity in her process. What you see outside, it's her heart and soul and your heart and soul, and this will be here for the next 20, 30 years. We're so proud of that. And thank you, Glory, and the art teacher, you're amazing. What dedication. This beautiful mural presents the school as a thriving garden with educators serving as its steadfast caretakers, nurturing a flourishing future generation. And now, it is my distinct honor to introduce somebody who is very important to all of us who live in the city of Philadelphia. Our mayor is unbelievable. You know, a long time ago, I had to introduce her, and I said, you know someone who has power but speaks truth to power, somebody who has such integrity, someone who doesn't just talk about change, but actually embodies it. When she says cleaner, greener Philadelphia and opportunities for all, I want to jump for joy, and so do all of you. She is a steadfast advocate for education, for public art, and the city that we all love and call home. It is my distinct honor to introduce Mayor Sherelle Parker.
We would all be rich. Hold on to it for me. Hold on to it for me. We would all be rich if we could bottle what Jane Golden has. Let me start by saying to Principal Rothmiller, Assistant Principal Easley, and to the Hamilton School community house, C. Patty Jackson, Dr. Cooper, Superintendent Dr. Watlington, Councilmember Gaultier, and all of the distinguished guests who are present here on today. Quinta, I don't believe in coincidences. We needed Quinta Brunson in this celebration here on today. Education is what we refer to as the great equalizer. I don't care about your race, your class, your socioeconomic status, your zip code, your sexual orientation or identity, your religion. I don't care who you are. If you get access to a high quality education, no one can ever put you in a box. You can do whatever your heart desires with a quality public education. Blooming futures. Blooming futures. The city of Philadelphia is in a state of perpetual blooming, constantly. Quinta, your work, and Athena, when you look at it, when we were coming in, we were looking at it, it's nothing more powerful than being able to see yourself in an image. That's the power of art and culture and creativity. And that is our hope for everyone, that you get the opportunity to see yourself in a way that, quite frankly, you possibly could have never, ever imagined. Quinta, what you've done for us with your creative genius, with your celebrity, with your now becoming a global name to the global community across the world. And wherever, this is important to note, because I thought about Miss Patti LaBelle, I thought about Will Smith, I thought about Jill Scott, I thought about the Roots, and there was something powerful that all of them possessed within their person and their personalities. No matter where they were, they never forgot about our great city of Philadelphia and its role on their personal journeys. Here on today, I get a chance to say thank you for reminding us that we are all packed with potential and pregnant with possibility. Thank you for reminding us about never forgetting about the Joyce Abbotts in our life. I am an English teacher. Y'all know I had that problem with spelling eagles, and y'all better not say a word. But the reason I became a teacher is because Miss Abbott, I had a Miss Abbott in my life. Jeanette Jimenez from the Parkway Program High School, who said, no matter your place or station in life, I can give you something that could help you see yourself. And for me, it was through reading Black women authors like Maya Angelou and Ntozake Shange and Sonia Sanchez. And so thank you. With Abbott, we lift up our educators. We lift up the power of public education, and we know that the indomitable power of the human spirit, our connectedness, even in this room right now, is more powerful than any tool that anyone could ever use to divide us. Education and our connectedness here, showing through arts, culture, and our creative genius, it allows us to know that no one has a right to put us in the box. So we're going to do something pretty special right now, and I'm going to need you to help me. Quinta, would you mind joining me here? Athena, can you join me? Jane, can you join me? Principal, can you all come up here with us? Everybody, all of the teachers, Councilwoman Gaultier, everybody join us here. Superintendent Watlington, can we get some on the other side as well? Quinta, this one is an honor. Thank you for never allowing anyone to put your Philadelphia grit and resilience in a box. Thank you for remembering our great city on your personal journey to self-discovery and even amidst your global success. This is a key to the city of Philadelphia, presented to Ms. Quinta Brunson on May 28, 2025. Our key, Quinta Brunson, this is your city and you are ours. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. I want to ask the question on everybody's mind. What does it open?
A key to the, okay.
Okay. I do want to know. You guys, first of all, thank you for being here today. It is, what time is it? It is 4:02 on a Wednesday. You could be home. You could be already preparing dinner. You could already be watching Family Feud, but you are here today with us, with me, and I'm just so grateful. This means the world. Being able to come home and be in my city is not something I get to do often. I usually only get to come for work now, which sucks. But when I get to come here and see, first of all, I mean, I think my dad's entire side of the family is over there. Yes. And my mom's side too. And getting to see all of them, thank you, because now we can do our family reunion now instead of doing it in the summer, so I appreciate that. Getting to see everyone is invaluable, and I'm also getting to see not only educators, but old classmates. My friend Tiara is here. We were classmates through Chad, through high school and college. I slept on her floor. She let me sleep in her dorm all the time because I didn't have a dorm, and she let me stay with her. And she's here with her daughter now, Peyton. And I remember when Peyton was born, who is now a student here in the Philadelphia School District. One of my classmates is here, who is also now an educator, Gregory Wright. He actually inspired the real Gregory. Oh, he's the real Gregory that inspired the Gregory in the show. Greg, you have to stand up. Greg, you have to stand up. They have to see your face. Funny thing about Gregory is Gregory and I were both in Miss Abbott's class. She spawned us both off into the world. And Gregory now, what's the exact title of your position? He's a community school coordinator, currently at Strawberry Mansion, and almost every year before Abbott, we have a meeting with Gregory and other educators to talk about what's going on. We want to get straight to the educators. Gregory has an amazing position where he handles climate, he works with students. He just came off of a wonderful camping trip with kids to the Boys and Girls Club, and he was taking and taking young black men on this trip, and he does stuff like that every day. And he was on Zoom with us, and then said he was going to be taking a kid home right after that. So I just want to acknowledge educators in the room. As you guys know, my schooling, it brought so many wonderful educators into my life. My show is named after one of them, Miss Abbott, who is here today. Since Abbott Elementary took off, Miss Abbott has become what I just consider a phenomenon, and she's the exact person for it. When people talk to me about what an educator can be or should be, I think of Miss Abbott. When I see her speaking on panels now, speaking to other educators, it's not that kind of thing where I'm like, ooh, I don't want her to do that. No, she is the exact person who future educators should be listening to. And I'm so happy that this show has brought her recognition. And then, Mr. Cannon, are you still there? I can't believe that. I didn't know you were still here. You look the exact same. That's so incredible. Thank you. You were I didn't know you were still here. Your class was very important to me. No, I did. Your class was just more than influential. Music class, art class, these are the things that kids, you know, if we can't cut school, you're excited to go to music class or art class. So that was incredible. Also, it is crazy surreal being in this room right now. I used to look at this stage like, man, I hope I get to perform on that stage one day. And now I'm sitting up here being honored. I used to eat lunch right back there. This school is part of the architecture of Abbott because I had to explain to people in LA that schools could be auditoriums and lunchrooms. And the school that I went to, elementary school, Harity, was a lunchroom, auditorium, and gym. And they can be all three, multi-purpose. And there's one more educator in the room I have to give a shout out to. She's a little shy. You know, she was actually my first educator, not just because she was my kindergarten teacher, but because she was my mother. My mom is here. She's right there. Stand up, Mommy. My mom was my first-hand view on what it was like to be an educator. I knew that being a teacher meant more than just showing up every day. I went to school with her in the morning. I was with her before school started. I was in school watching her talk to makes me want to cry. I was there with her when she would do report cards with unruly parents and parents who really cared. I was there with her when she taught dance after school. Mind you, this woman has 5 kids, and then she had 30 more in her classroom. And that's what let me know that education is not just a job. It is a lifelong dedication. And my mother, I'm very fortunate to know one of the best educators. There are people who still come up to me to this day, grown people. Sorry, I'm sorry, Mom. Sorry. Grown people who still come up to me to this day and go, Miss Brunson was my kindergarten teacher. They don't even talk to me about my show first. They just tell me Miss Brunson was my kindergarten teacher. And so she's had a lasting impact. I say all incredible family units, seeing all of you guys in this room tonight. These are the things that make more Quinta Brunsons. A lot of people don't want more of them, but I want more of me. I do. And I think about the things this city goes through and why murals like this are important. Something just happened in the city on Memorial Day. I don't need to bring it up, but that's something that happens often. The answer to that is community. It's care. It's things like this mural that Athena did, which I'll get into the backstory of, who teach kids that there is a tomorrow, right? That there is something to look forward to. When I was a kid, I used to ride the L by myself on the way to school, and one summer, these murals got lined along the L, done by an artist named Steve Powers, and it changed what my ride to Center City looked like. And at that time, I'm from West Philly, so Center City was like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going downtown, I'm going somewhere. But those murals changed my life. It made the ride beautiful. It made me see my city as a beautiful place to be in. I'll never forget there was a mural that was painted, I believe it's 17th and Race. It's not far from my dad's job because I would go visit him. But one of my teachers, Holly Wright, she was my dance teacher, was painted into the mural. And it's still there to this day. That changed my life. My teacher, someone who taught me every week, was all of a sudden so big on this side of a wall in downtown Philadelphia. It changed how I saw myself. It changed how I saw my community. And murals like this help people take care of their community. If you throw trash in front of that, you're gonna feel bad about yourself. That's right. And I like that. You should feel bad about yourself. This makes you want to take care of your school, take care of your neighbors. When Disney and ABC kind of first brought the idea to me about this mural, I was working and I said, yeah, just show me mock-ups of what we want to do. I'm all about this. This is my dream to put a mural in the city. And the first one had all of the Abbott teachers in the mural. And they thought it was so great. No offense to ABC, you know I love you. Thank you for everything. But I was like, I don't like this. I don't want a mural of the fictional characters at Abbott Elementary. I want a mural that reflects the actual community. So they went back. I get these mock-ups from this artist, Athena. And I said, this is exactly what I want. Kids, people from the school, we have ourselves in the big picture. That's how we know there's a tomorrow. That's how we know there's a community to take care of. You don't need to see famous people on the wall. You need to see you on the wall, painted, beautiful. We are beautiful. It makes a difference. It made a difference for me, so I know even if it just makes a difference for just one child, that one child matters. I went to art school for high school with my friend Tiara, and I know that school changed my life. Art as an expression was, I can't really quantify it, but to be able to learn about artists like Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera, and to be able to understand that there was more to life in expression than just writing and talking, that really changed my life. I need to give a quick shout out to Jamie. During 2020, I was very affected. I was in LA and seeing the news and seeing how out of control the violence seemed to be getting in the city during that time. And so I wanted to do what I could. I didn't have Abbott yet. Abbott was not, I wasn't famous. I just had the will to want to do better. And I joined Zoom sessions with Jamie, I think almost every month or every week, to try to figure out what we could do as community members to help the violence go down in the city. And joining that used to be incredible because I knew it wasn't just me who cared. It was a collection of people who are putting things in place that now have gone into action, and things take time. That was 2020, but we're now seeing a significant crime reduction in the city. So I just have to give a shout out to Jamie for welcoming me into that anonymously and letting me be part of that. Last but not least, Mural Arts is just a big deal to me. I've had a lot of cool stuff happen to me. This is the coolest thing I think that has ever happened to me. The mural on the front of the school, which is this mosaic thing, I don't know if you guys saw it when you came in. It's not that good, but I did. I was in 6th grade with my 6th grade class, and I remember just being like, I'm a muralist. I'm so good at murals. It wasn't that great. Miss Abbott, did you lead that initiative? No, she said I didn't have nothing. Always a part of everything. Yes, and it meant something to me to leave my mark on the school in that way, so much so that when I now ride into Philadelphia and see that, I get to say I did that. That's to these kids. And Mural Arts was a part of helping to make that happen. And without them, I don't think you guys know how cool it is that we are the city with the most murals. It's really, really something special. And like I said, it changes how we look at ourselves and how we see ourselves. So I'm just forever grateful to Mural Arts and the passion of people like Jane. and I love that this is a program here that's very special. It'll forever be a part of the Abbott Elementary lore because it's been a big part of our schools for a very long time. And I wanted to say thank you to you one more, your passion and dedication to what you do. Even when I first walked in the door, I was like, oh, I'm home. I'm home. I'm in Philly. I'm with people who get why I do this. I guess I have to say thank you to my parents. My mom and dad are here. And my brothers and sisters for being supportive. Is that a poster? Now she is a district diva. That's crazy. That is so beautiful. Thank you. I love that. I'm trying to think of Mayor Sherelle Parker, thank you so much. And I want to say that the spelling thing was really funny. I like to laugh. I had a good time. Thank you to the superintendent and the school district for supporting Abbott, even though we are not always painting everything in a perfect light. We are actually talking about the issues in the school district, but I don't believe in perfection. You know, I don't believe in that. I don't think that a perfect thing makes. Like, we have to address what's really going on in our schools, in our personal life. One of my favorite things about being from Philadelphia is that I'm not perfect and I'm not going to pretend to be. You know, I am a representation of a city that is both beautiful and flawed, and all of those things make us who we are. And I think all we can do is continue to help each other, to critique each other, to come together in community to make things better. But it's very important that we don't pretend that we're perfect, but we instead work with what we got and try to make things better. And I think it's a random thank you, but I want to say thank you to my sister for doing my hair, because I needed my hair. It was really sweet. Thank you so much. That's another part of that has been so important to me that I realized was special. Salons in Philadelphia are not the same everywhere. It's a thing I've learned. I have to say thank you to her and Tony, he's in the audience, who just kept me looking beautiful and believing in myself and always feeling like I was a beautiful, and I see my Aunt Lynn, oh, and she's crying. There's so many different forms of education, but my dance school was very important to me, you guys. After school, oh, also extracurriculars. If we can just get more of those going. I heard there's some wonderful dance programs happening, but saved my life. I do believe that extracurriculars and in my family were the difference in between me being like pregnant and not pregnant. I really believe that. I know that sounds crazy, but having somewhere to go after school, being able to go to L&L Dance Productions and be there and have control and autonomy over my own body and be smart and be supported as a young woman, it makes a difference. And all of those extracurriculars really matter for our girls. Our cheerleaders, I bet you'll see a success rate out of them that you wouldn't see if they did not have that project. So I have to say, more extracurriculars. If you're able to volunteer, please do it. Long story short, this is incredible. I'm so honored. Oh wait, I do have one more thing. In honor of all of this, of getting the key to the city, I have decided to donate to two wonderful foundations that you guys should know about. One of them is Groceries for Good. Since 2022, Groceries for Good has provided free, fresh produce, nutritious foods, healthy recipes, and vital nutrition for families at up to 19 carefully selected school districts across the school district of Philadelphia. In the last 3 years, the program has distributed more than 250,000 pounds of healthy foods to more than 25,000 students and families. Without new support, Groceries for Good will have to drastically scale back programming, reducing its footprint to just 4 schools in the 2025 to 2026 school year. They provide healthy foods to approximately 1,125 families. I just want to encourage people to find that organization, support if you can. I will be supporting. I will also be donating to Play On Philly. Play on Philly provides underserved children in Philadelphia a transformative music education experience that develops and inspires the behaviors and personal skills needed for a successful life. I told you you had an impact on me, Mr. Cannon. And they meet with students 8 hours a week, before or after school, depending on the school availability. They serve 300 students across the city, students that don't have music programs at their school. I'll be donating $25,000 to each organization, and I encourage everyone here to do the same. If you cannot donate, please just find a way to get involved. This is what makes our students see a brighter tomorrow. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Mayor Parker and Quinta Brunson. I think I can speak for all of us to say how inspired we are today. Before I wrap up today's program, though, I'd like to say thank you to several people. Please bear with me. First, thank you again to Quinta Brunson for your vision and commitment to the Andrew Hamilton School community, Mural Arts Philadelphia, and the City of Philadelphia. We love you. Thank you to Mayor Sherelle Parker and all of City Council for your ongoing support of our work at Mural Arts. Thank you to Superintendent Dr. Watlington and Council Member Jamie Gauthier for your steadfast support. And thank you, American Broadcasting Company, who was in the room with us, for your support of this mural project. Thank you to the City of Philadelphia and the Department of Human Services for your support. Thank you to Dr. Principal, Torrance Rothmiller, Assistant Principal Asmerit Easley, all the students, teachers, and administrators at the Andrew Hamilton School. Thank you to the entire art education team for their hard work. Ty and Tamara, I see you over there. Well, thank you so much. Thank you to the incredibly talented artist Athena Scott for your vision and artistry. Thank you to Sharif Pendleton and Laser Philly for allowing us to use your studio space to create this fabulous mural. And thank you to the comms team and the Mural Arts crew for helping make today a success. Before we cut the ribbon and officially dedicate this mural indoors, I'm excited to share that the festivities aren't over just yet. Immediately following this ribbon cutting, please stick around for a live performance by Ryan Gilfillian and his band. You will not want to miss that. We also have snacks and beverages available for everyone to enjoy as we continue to celebrate this vibrant addition to Andrew Hamilton School. But first, we're going to have our ribbon cutting and photo op. So, if I please have Mayor Parker, Quinta, Athena, Jane, Principal Rothmiller, Dr. Watlington, and Councilman Gaultier, today's speakers and the cheerleading squad, down your water ice and come up for some confetti, please. Our photo, but our very own Steve White. Everyone else, y'all can go on and make your way over to that school gymnasium for a live performance activities and some free refreshments. Thank you. I'm gonna wait for Athena to count us down. How much you need that?
Elena's gonna do the countdown. You gonna get in this photo?
Heck yeah. How can I count down and do the photo?
Oh, I'll do it. All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.